Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I have a fun little leg day workout planned for us today. I did just want to offer, if you do this a few times and you feel like you're ready to elevate the challenge, you can always get some nice little ankle and wrist. You can put them on either or, but for this one obviously the ankles would be more appropriate. Little weights. These are just 1 pound. I wouldn't go too crazy. I would definitely start with 1 pound. I will not be using these today. I just wanted to offer that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start lying back on the mat. We're going to begin with some leg circles. So go ahead and point that right leg up, and we're just going to start with very small ones. Really focusing on only moving that leg, keeping everything else nice and quiet. Go ahead and reverse. Starting to connect with our breath, starting to wake up and activate those thighs. And let's go ahead and make some big circles. You can put your arms out to a T to the side if you feel like that is more supportive. We're going to imagine that the back of our thigh is grazing the mat. We're going all around the perimeter of our hip socket. Keep breathing through these, really lean into the breath. Go ahead and reverse. I forgot to turn my air conditioning on. The heat was on all morning, so I am already sweating. All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. Extend that foot up. I'm going to do little circles. You can close your eyes. I always close my eyes. I never realized that until I started filming. Go ahead and reverse. Let's go ahead and make some big circles. Right thigh almost grazing the mat. Going all around the perimeter of that hip socket. It's nice and controlled. We're not using gravity. We have full control of the movement. Go ahead and reverse. All right, go ahead and bring your legs into a tabletop and release your fingers behind your head. Come up into a chest lift. You can also, if you really want extra support, keep your arms down. We're going to extend our legs up towards the ceiling. We're going to drop one leg at a time. Inhale to bring back up. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, go ahead and lower down. Draw some femur circles. Thighs are nice and activated. We're going to go ahead and come onto our sides. Cat's coming to make his appearance. We're going to be up on our forearm. We want our elbow to be nice and stacked underneath our shoulder. We want to have some lift in our ribs right here. And we're just going to start by lifting and lowering our legs. You have one hand in front of you for support. That bottom thigh That bottom inner thigh is doing the majority of the work here. That top leg is just kind of along for the ride. Go ahead and hold it up. We're gonna do some little scissors. The movement is not big and the movement is not fast because we want to have control. We want our back to be nice and quiet. 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and lower your legs. We're gonna grab this ankle. We're gonna flex through our bottom heel. We're gonna just do little tiny lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Go ahead and come onto your arm. We're going to bend our legs, and you can keep your hand here for some extra balance and support. You can have it here if you want some tactile feedback. You can also hold your lower back to make sure you're not hinging. You can hinge your back if you want to see what that feels like. We want to keep our back nice and quiet as we float that top leg up. We're just going to do this a few times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna raise that foot up. We're gonna really flex through that heel and extend, bring that knee back down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower. We're gonna do some clams. So you're gonna keep your feet together. You're gonna open your legs, open your knees. Now we wanna be sure that we're not opening so far that we're rolling back. So it's not gonna be a super big motion, and that's okay. 9, 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lift your feet up for some elevated clams. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna hold it here. You can give yourself a little pat. I'm already feeling it. We're gonna open, we're going to extend, we're gonna bring our feet back together and close the clam. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one. I'm really feeling it too. Whew. All right, go ahead and lower. Go ahead, deep breath. Give yourself a little pat. All right, we're gonna come into a quadruped position. Again, we want our wrists underneath our shoulders. Our gaze is gonna stay down towards the mat. Our knees are underneath our hips. We want to imagine that we're balancing a nice glass of water or something valuable on our tailbone. We don't want it to slip and fall. So we're going to slowly drag that right toe back, slowly extend that left hand. We're going to raise, not super high because again, we want to keep that back straight, and lower. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring back to center. Take a deep breath here. Let's do the other side. Slowly drag that toe back. Extend that right arm. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. We're going to come onto our forearms here. We're going to extend that right leg back out. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to lift and lower, making sure we're not arching that back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold. We're going to flex through that heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. We're going to do the other side. Lift and lower, watching that back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, flex that heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that. We're going to go ahead and come onto our stomachs here. We're going to extend our arms over our head. Our face is just hovering above the mat. We're going to press into the pelvis so that our arms and our legs are off of the mat. We're going to raise our left arm and our right leg. We're going to alternate. This is called swimming. Really keep breathing. Try not to let your feet or your hands touch the ground. We're balancing on our pelvis. We're keeping our shoulders away from our ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to rest our hands together, and we're going to lay our head on our hands. We're going to press into that pelvis, float those feet back up. We're going to click our heels for some prone heel beats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Let's come into a child's pose. Nice deep breath here. We're going to go ahead and switch and come onto the other side. Turn so I'm facing you guys. We're going to be up on that forearm to start off with. Want to be nice and square here. We're going to start by lifting, lowering, just little tiny lifts, focusing on that inner thigh of the bottom leg. That top leg is just kind of hanging out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hold up. We're going to do our scissors. Keep breathing. The motion is not big and not fast. We just want to have some nice control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower. Let's grab this ankle, flex through that heel. I'm going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Come onto your arm, bend those legs. Again, we want to make sure that our hips stay stacked on top of one another. We're going to float that leg up and bring it back down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna raise our foot, flex through that heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna lower for our clams. So again, it's gonna be a small motion. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna elevate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pat it out, take a deep breath. Last set here. Gonna open, extend, down, and close. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm shaking, 2, last one. Oof, all right, go ahead and lower, pat it out. Great job. All right, let's go ahead and come into a child's pose. Take a nice breath here. All right, let's do a little butterfly stretch. We played soccer in high school, so leg stuff is always fun, but it is a challenge. All right, just gonna take some deep breaths, stretch here. And that concludes today's session. I hope you guys had a nice little burn. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Like I said, you can do this multiple times, and then the more you feel like you can do it with relative ease, go ahead and try some 1 pound ankle weights and see if that doesn't give you a nice little increased burn. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to spending more time with you on the mat tomorrow.